It's time to expose government shutdowns and how the rich and powerful and politicians actually profit from it while you get a pay cut. If you're new to this page, my name is Rick. I hope you turn daily news into daily profits. If that's something you're into, make sure you follow this page. For God's sake, share this because it's time that we know the truth about what actually happens during government shutdowns. So you're going to start seeing headlines like this, Trump wanting to punt the deadline down to January 31st, and headlines like this where Schumer came out and said that the GOP plan is to avert a shutdown, not good enough to get our votes. So now let's talk about how Wall Street and politicians actually profit just from news of a possible government shutdown. Well, first, when you hear about a government shutdown, you fear the worst. How can America possibly operate without a government? And you'd be right to think that because the rest of the world thinks the exact same way. Is the US government really going to shut down right now? And what exactly happens when there's fear and uncertainty surrounding a government shutdown? Well, the stock market responds negatively, and you start to see the price of stock go down more and more and more. And I shouldn't have to tell you that that negatively impacts your retirement and specifically your 401k. But Wall Street loves news like this. Why? Because they can short the market, meaning that they can place a bet saying that, hey, the more negative news that comes out about a government shutdown, the more the stock market is going to drop. And if that gamble pays off for them, they profit more and more and more. So while your 401k is losing money and the stock market is going down, Wall Street could care less because they're profiting the whole time. And that's not even the half of it. Because while they're also shorting the market, they're waiting to buy the dip as well. And if you think that these people aren't in bed with Wall Street, you know better than that. They're constantly feeding news to Wall Street, meaning they're letting them know when exactly they should be buying the dip. Kind of like how Nancy Pelosi consistently wins all of her trades. She's got the inside scoop, and she just relays it not only to her friends and family, but to Wall Street as well. And then you have specific sectors that are always impacted by potential government shutdowns. These are things like healthcare, government contractors, and defense contractors, and income hedge funds who start trading long before talks of a government shutdown even take place. So they've had their positions before we even start hearing about this on the news. And oh, by the way, they also have the ability to short the sectors that they know are going to be impacted by a possible government shutdown. So we'll go ahead and short those. And then we'll do longs on the sectors that we know will actually benefit from government shutdowns. Straight market manipulation just based on news. And let me bring you back to your 401k or your IRA that I can pretty much write you a guarantee you're invested into some of these sectors that those hedge funds are shorting. So now, not only do you have the news against you, you also have Wall Street against you and hedge funds against you. All the while, these people are putting on a show and profiting from it. So now you know anytime you hear any rumblings about a government shutdown, just know Wall Street and the rich are profiting major just on that news.